Hi everyone, and welcome to Thursday Night Live. All right to you, Sushi. How you doing, buddy? I'm currently on a bit of a let's get some 3 stars in Faction Wars. Let a few people come in, see what's going on. Oh, no buff spread at all. Let's keep going. Hopefully everything should be working all right. I've done more tech stuff, so if there's any issues, just let me know. I'll try and fix them. Now, why? Okay, that's better. Drinking coffee at 3:30 a.m. I kind of get it. I actually definitely get it. I should have made a coffee pre-stream, but I didn't. I've got the major meat sleeps today. Evening, Anjin. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you are doing well. That count for any one. Get him killed. Come on. Considering the champ lineup in this team, they are not winning. Lock them out. Might try Carnage Flip, see if we can kill a few of them. All we got to do is kill 3 before they take a turn. No, but that should be 1, maybe 3. 2. Yeah, nice. That should be 3 stars done. Perfect. We just got to survive this round. Block all their actives. Most of them. Yeah, we're good. We've just got to live. Hopefully. Fusion has started. I did a little bit. I haven't played much today, but I did get Spider done, and I'm nearly done with champion training. This should trigger Gallic to do his thing. Oh, that was close. That was way too close. But yeah, Fusion is finally underway. I'm still not particularly excited about the champ, but it's one of those needs must kind of things. Okay, we need to get him revived pretty quickly. Hopefully the cat doesn't just kill everyone. Good. I don't know how we got debuffed with that much resistance. Let's just get a bit of control. Anjin, are you going for this fusion? Oh, he died again, so no more 3 stars. That's infuriating. What is with Duchess getting debuffed? She's got like 800 resistance. And Lamasu's probably got 600. What is going on? I assume something on there cannot be resisted. That's probably it. So let's reset Duchess. Revive and hope for no more crazy smacks. Who's high turn meter? Nogdar. Go for him. Okay, that's better. Just now, Lamasu, you're not allowed to die. Something needs to start dying. Come on. Good. Hopefully that will... Yep, that's 3 of them. Come on. Yeah, considering the builds on these champs, like, they just do no damage whatsoever in Faction Wars. It's actually pretty pitiful. That's another one down. I think this guy's a bit of a problem. Or do not kill. Yeah, I think he'll be good for your account, Anjin. Very good, like, oh, you absolute fucker. Not you, Anjin. I think he'll be a really solid champ. I don't think there's anything wrong with the fusion. I'm just not particularly kind of thrilled by the fusion. It will be nice to have a bit of a safety net in Faction Wars, though. That is something my account has been chronically lacking. Okay, that should be 3 stars. Good. We never have to do that stage ever again. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably let a few more people come in before we do any Grim Forest madness. And I've been talking to a lot of people today about how they've gone about doing this on hard mode with a regular roster. Just sort of some things they did, some things they tried to avoid doing. And it is unfortunately looking like Epics only is borderline impossible. It's just trying to get what you need out of 5 champions. And then the luck of getting those 5 champions all at once in the deck. But I feel like it's going to be a cycling unkillable and block damage kind of thing. But we'll see. We will see. If not, we'll do it hopefully +3, because we did +2 last time. We'll do +3 tonight. And then next rotation, everyone's going to get a mythical, which is going to be different. Objective Observer. My fastest champ at the moment is probably Arbaze. She's running 416. It's not crazy compared to the sort of like high-end arena stuff, but it seems to get by pretty well. But there's quite a big gap between my fastest and the next. I think next up is probably Siffy, who's hitting at 394. So I've only got 1 over 400. And yeah, that'd be Arbaze. I don't think I can make her faster. I've kind of squeezed absolutely everything out of it that I can. No problem. Yeah, I guess maybe upping the relic would be about the best bet, but I probably wouldn't take a wand to rank 6. It feels a bit dirty. we've got to do a Faction Wars boss and a Hydra key. Kind of fun. Yeah, I think so, Anjin. Yeah, speed rolling 2x. I have not been lucky with speed rolls lately. I think I put a picture in Discord about a week ago or something. I rolled up, it ended up being 51 bits of gear with speed substats on them. And I rolled all 51 up to level 8 and not a single one hit even one roll into speed. So I ended up selling every single bit of gear. That was pretty sad, but sometimes you just get very unlucky. And on the same day, I did an account takeover, and on someone's account, I rolled 4 triple speeds in a row. It's like the luck was not meant for me. Try 21 on this, but I'm just kind of not having much luck. Which of the bosses is it? It's the Disruptor. Are we built? We should probably have a go. It seems that my new niche in Raid is picking content that is just incredibly painful. We'll go Archer, Freya, Thor, and Odin. Odin's built, and then we'll go Clanfather. And we've got glyphs and stuff for if it starts to go wrong. Does he have masteries? He does. Okay, everyone's got masteries. Let's see. I feel like I might have tried this already and it did not go well. Yeah, I must admit, I really find the Faction Wars bosses just boring. Like, I get what they've done, and mechanically, I guess they're kind of cool, but the purple one is just infuriating because it's just so much RNG. This one, which I think is the yellow one, is also not my favorite in any way, shape, or form. Let's provoke them, not stun them. Yeah, the RNG is just completely real in Faction Wars. And I used to hate normal Faction Wars bosses, so this is just unkind. How many turns? We get 200 turns to take it for 3 stars. Don't really want to be spending 20 plus turns on the first wave. And that Elva is really annoying. Trying to save cooldowns as well. Just got no damage. Good single target damage, but now we just got to blow the big cooldown. Okay, so let's call it 25, 50 turns. This guy is a problem. Yeah. So we can't use the stun on wave 2. Yeah, I consider bringing in Armands, but to bring in Armands, I'm just lowering my damage from elsewhere. I mean, I could maybe... I was running Armands and then I put in Odin in his place. Looking at who... I mean, actually, out of everyone in that team, I'd probably be quickest to replace Freya. Or Clanfather. So we can try that. I think Freya and Archer could probably keep us alive, and then a few lucky procs from Odin might be a good shout. But we've got a lot of CC, just not a lot of damage. Sheik for Tetsuya, yeah, that's a good point. actually going to use the sheep at the moment on him. Get him out the way. We'll go shield to protect Thor. See if we can tap him out. Yep, that's good. Save the CC for the next turn. Sunshine, nice to see you. Where have you been hiding? I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Let's strip and stun. Probably not going to have, yeah, the cooldown in time. So that didn't work, but that's fine. We can still use the A2 when it comes back. If we get a chance. We're not going to get a chance. That wave went down a lot quicker than before. Is this, yeah, Tetsuya's that one, isn't it? I think the faction Unity. But we're beard anyway. Let's do a bit of that. Right, we might have got away with that. Oh, as long as Odin doesn't die. Not Odin, the other one. Thor, Odin. Same thing. Objective Observer, what would I think? I guess more than speed, it's going to be putting in the right kind of team around the speed lead is probably going to help you out a bit more. Fire Knight 10 on hard at 2 minutes 30, I would say is actually very good. I don't even farm stage 10 anymore. I only farm stage 6. Because I find 10 to be really, really unpredictable. But 450 speed is crazy on Lazarius. Like, crazy. That's very fast. I don't think there's going to be many scenarios where you need to be faster than that. Can we sheep one of these? Oh, we can. I didn't know you could sheep them. So does this boss revive? It heals. Block buffs and fear. So I reckon we should just nuke the boss. Little by little. And get some block going on. These hits are going to hurt. This is going to be the biggest problem here. Drip for the taunt. Okay. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done one of the Faction Wars bosses because I usually actively just avoid the stages where they're present. And I guess one downside to bringing Odin with this is the fact that he's going to put up Berserk. But it should be alright. So let's get shielded anyway so we can take a smack. Yeah, Sonny, we missed you. It's been ages. I'll save the sheep then as well, just as a backup for strip. Okay, let's get it off now. Cool. Yep. Got it. Am I right in thinking these ads cannot be revived, but they can be healed? So I might actually double up the CC, get them controlled. Yeah, and then I'll just maintain as much of this as possible. But yeah, I'm very out of touch with what the bosses do because I just actively ignore the heck out of them. Norby, I might be able to. I can't remember who I was matched up with. I saw the name, but when I looked on the little tab for in-game names, I couldn't actually see it. But yeah, that would be fun. We could do that. Okay, let's get the stuns back. You can take a turn. Keep nuking. Still got 100 turns. I feel like it's going to be tight regardless. Yeah, so we're having a friendly tournament and it's good. I must say to Norby, like, fair play for the organization. You've been on it. I'm pretty sure you don't sleep. My only conclusion is that you don't sleep. We are just doing like absolutely buns damage at the moment. Get rid of the taunt. But it's a very good thing that you cannot put Berserk on the boss. Oh, freaking huge hit. We've got no revive, so if anyone goes down, it's going to be this depressing. Maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, I bet you haven't slept in like a good week, I would say. Actually, A1 is probably stronger than the A2. But at least we can chip away. Force the boss to use his heal on these guys. Got on 83 turns. Come on. Half health. We got this. And then I will see no reason to ever come back to this boss ever again. Archer and Odin are feared, but it's gone through. That's all right. Go on, Archer. Nice. Yeah, the minions aren't really getting a chance, are they? This is probably the only saving grace right now. And the stuns are landing. Because I know this one hits like a truck. A little bit of... Oh, even better. Go on, Odin. Right, now it is time. Block damage. Always comes up at a good time. Yeah, we should have this one in the bag. And it is a very good thing that you can reduce the boss turn meter. I actually think this would be very difficult if you couldn't. Okay, so I do think with Thor that A1 is stronger than the A3. Turn meter. Faunt, get rid of that. Almost Team Asgard, I know, with a little bit of Monster Hunters sprinkled in. And Armand's there to just be Armand's. Okay, 40 turns. Oh, resist on the turn meter, but that's all right. Let's just get protected, get some healing. Good. Free speed. The sheep's coming up at like the perfect time every time, which is really, really cool. We have got very lucky. An A1 because it feels like it does that little bit more damage. Soul Reap for the win. Resist again on the turn meter. And good night. Nice. Very nice. Another 3 stars in the bag. What does it want me to do on 15? All champs alive. Yeah. So I recently rebuilt Freya, and she's actually awesome. I have just made her like an absolute unit in very weird gear. The sort of gear that the auto-equip feature would put on if it sort of, I guess, knew what it was doing. But yeah, she tanky. Okay, let's collect the quest. And we'll do a... I'm intrigued with Hydra. If I rebuild Mavara quick, I've got a preset. Under global, whatever Siffy's wearing, this one. I know in the video I manualed it, but yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of the auto-equip feature, if you didn't get that from the video. I might have jumped the gun like a little bit, but the more I've spent time with it, I think it's really bad. I think it's very misleading. And I just wish that it wasn't right there. Because I feel like it's going to get clicked on accidentally. And I wish there was a way of, I don't know, hiding it in another tab or something. Because I know I'm just going to sort of drag my mouse across at one point and click on it, and it's going to just... Yeah. If there's one good thing about it, and I actually like this, I hope that it forces people to make gear presets. Yeah, IR. It apparently doesn't use equipped gear, but my chest list with it begs to differ. Because when I put those builds together in my video, I know that it took the chest off of her. Because I know that she was using the... Well, it's gone on to someone else now, but a 6-star frenzy chest with loads of speed and resistance on it. So even though the in-game prompt says it will not use equipped gear, it definitely does. But that's just kind of my experience. And yeah, Sushi, I do understand. Like, I'm this close to thinking it's a really good idea, but if we go to... So this is a build that Auto-Equip made for Yannicka. And I appreciate that, obviously, it's not going to take sets into account. And I think that's fine. I probably am more in favor of stats than I am sets, even though I think there has to kind of be a harmony between the two. But if a new player goes, right, this is how I need to build a champion, I think they're just going to end up being slightly misguided. Because 132 crit rate, that's 32 crit rate that could be other stats that would benefit the champion. And why it built it at 305 speed, I will never know. It's not the worst build in the world, but it is very odd. I find it very, very odd. Yeah, Anjin, I agree. I wish that this lock here, maybe that you could click on it and something else would pop up and you could lock the gear as well as, you know, lock it from being used in the tavern and stuff like that. Like the UI is already clunky. Like what's one more button gonna do? But as I did say in my video, I struggle to take it seriously when it recommends that these are the artifacts that I should equip. But I think with a bit of work, I'm not asking for an in-game optimizer, because I appreciate that could be, well, inevitably bad. But it feels like they went, yeah, we've got an idea, let's just do it. And that was the idea that they came out with, and someone went, yeah, that's brilliant. It feels like the first iteration, not the final result. Go on, go over 1 billion, then you'll just like ruin the entire video that I released yesterday. Oh, it did hit 1 billion though. Interesting. Screenshot that. Yeah, I think it does use equipped. In-game mercy tracker, that is the sort of update I would like to see. There is no reason that I can think of that would affect, because let's be real, the one thing that's going to stop Plarium implementing certain things are going to be the things that affect the amount of money people spend. And actually, I think if they put an in-game shard tracker, it might actually make them more money. Because if I realized that I was like 13 primals away from a mythical, but I only had 8, and it was a 2x, I'd buy the primals. I would just buy the primals. Oh yeah, the Chimera freeze. That's not fun. I ended up not doing Nightmare Hydra yesterday because I ran it 5 times, it froze all 5 times, and in the end I just went to bed. Apparently I've got to do Classic Arena. This is like a little luxury. I never get to do my daily quests anymore. I'm always doing something, but not these. Hold on, I will also check Discord as well, because I know... Thank you to Norby. Man, I am glad you sent me that message, because there is no way I would have found the keys on my keyboard to put this name in. Yeah, there ain't no way. Okay, let's add him. That's sent. Okay, that's good. Yeah, actually it might have been Anjin that put the quest into Discord, actually. Anjin, it might have been you. That, yeah, it's craft a relic, which is pretty cool. And I hope that, in fact, I think they'll be good about this, because what I did notice is if you haven't got certain requirements to complete the quest, then it won't give you that quest. It will just randomize another one for you. So if you're like me and always craft your relics, like I don't have enough to craft a relic without mixing them up. So hopefully that craft a relic won't appear on days where you don't have the materials. Or maybe, I mean, this is very unlikely, maybe it's a sign that they're going to bring in more ways of getting relic materials, which would be really nice, even if it is just the blue and epics. I think that could be pretty cool. What I do need to do is run a little bit of campaign, which we can just do in the background. Probably the most boring part of anything. Yeah, we'll just run that. That can just be background. And I do quite like the, what would you call it? The treasure ticket system. Like, why not? Okay, you've already had the quest. That's cool. It has not popped up on mine, but maybe that's because I don't have the materials to do it. So that's what I'm hoping they've implemented. Because I think they changed the Grim Forest one to use 10 distorted energy because not everyone had 10 distorted energy. So that's now gone away only for players that do actually have it. But yeah, this feature I don't mind at all because it does give you access to the clan fragments, which are usually locked into either Forge Pass or CVC personal rewards. So I quite like this. And that's a pretty good batch of rewards, all things considered. Like, could be better, but it could be a lot worse. Would have been nice to see a primal. You got the epic bats, nice. So I think I've done 3 draws so far, and I've had energy, I've had a glyph, and I've had the auto battles. Nothing good yet. Or maybe I got the XP, not the auto battle. Either way, I just see it as more free stuff. And if people don't know, it is going to be here. I had a few people ask me yesterday where they can find the tickets. That's another one done. So we've got 1 day to do like 50 battles. At least it's champion training. Yeah, Godfrey, ain't that the hard truth? I'm like okay with my shard stash at the moment. It's way too low compared to what I would normally have. But this is the lowest I've been on ancient shards in ages because I put everything in for, oh, what's her name? One of the new Palace? Yeah, I went like all in for Palace the other day and I got nothing. But she's very cool. I like this champion. I think her and Mavara would make an absolute dream team. Get that. Yeah, exactly, Anjin. Anything free in this game, I think, is good. And actually, I think they give us a lot of free stuff nowadays. Like, obviously, we've cleared all the stages, so you can't see the rewards anymore. But the amount of rewards you get from Grim Forest is actually very high. Obviously, you got 2 difficulties. Same goes for Doom Tower. Same goes for Curse City. It is just pages of rewards. And while some of them are a bit of a pain in the arse to get, at least they don't really cost anything other than time. So I'm quite happy with the way they're giving us stuff at the moment. And then we've still got to crack this god-awful code. And I think it is time to re-change the decks. Yoshi, that's pretty good. I think Yoshi's just had a buff, right? Yeah, I'm like 99% sure Yoshi was buffed in this update. And Septimus. It was Yoshi and Septimus. Okay, so that's conditional. That's on a revive. I think Demitha might end up being a bit of a key for this. A 1 turn block damage though. With what it's letting me change, I don't think that it's going to be possible this rotation. Right, unkillable. So I do have another copy of Maneater, which I could build up for the next rotation, because I reckon 2 Maneaters might be able to cycle it. If we think of the old school unkillable Demon Lord combos that used to exist. And there's Kafru. It's just on himself, so that's no good. That's just on himself. Umbral's got that funky 5-turn. Oh no, it's just on her. So when we think about it, I think the only 2 viable champions to do this with would be Demitha and Maneater. So if we did double Maneater, and we would have to make them so fast, like probably 380 each, probably 380 each, which is not great. But we wouldn't have to worry about any other stats if we did that. And we'd need Venomage for the heal reduction. The 2 Maneaters, 1 Venomage, and 2 turn meter boosters. I'm going to write this down because I'm going to forget this by the end of the stream. Probably about the most legit strategy I think we've come up with so far. Yeah, and probably in 9-piece protection. I think that's where I'm going to struggle. So we go Mani times 2, Venomage. And then 2 boosters. But if any of them get a heal through, it's game over. And I literally have no idea how long that fight will take. We could be looking at upwards of like an hour for the fight. I mean, it would make a glorious video. Like an absolutely beautiful video. But I'm absolutely determined. I'm completely and utterly determined that it... I don't know. Maybe there's a reason it's not been done. Let's get some stuff. Sylvan Watcher's Amulet. That could be good. What is it? I'm 9... Oh, it's right there. No, ignore me. Okay. Anchorite in the team. Is this a buff extend? Yeah. I certainly wouldn't rule it out. Best gear for Yoshi. Do I have a Yoshi? I do. I do have a Yoshi. I've got a dupe Yoshi. He's going to need lots of accuracy. I would build him like a speed lead. I'd go speed priority because of this turn meter boost by 20%. I would go accuracy to make sure that you're getting those true fears, burn and decrease accuracy. I would completely ignore the bit where it says damage based on attack. And I would probably just go full survivability. So speed, accuracy, HP, defense, resistance is probably how I'd do it. Yeah. Unless I'm missing something in the kit, but I would go for that. Yeah, speed, accuracy, survivability. Because there's no point in trying to get damage out of a champion that's also trying to do 5 other things. And the fact that he's got an AoE burn is very cool. Very good against stone skin, stuff like that. As for blessings, because he's a speed lead, you could go intimidating presence. If you decided you wanted to use him in arena and you had a high enough blessing, you could go incinerate. But I think with a champion like this, you can never go wrong with presence. I haven't decided on mine yet. Check in Discord, make sure I'm not missing anything on this tournament. Okay, we are good. But yeah, I think that's how I would probably handle Yoshi. And obviously we've now got the Septimus buff. But I probably wouldn't change his build in the slightest. I actually only use Septimus for the Scarab. Because with enough of a nuke, he can kind of knock most of the shield out in one hit. So he's kind of like the sacrificial lamb that gets fed to the T-Rex. Or was it a goat? I think it might have been a goat. Let's just push back up into gold 5 so we got some stats. And then we will see what is actually going on. Yeah, Anjin, that might be my favorite part of the update. I know my video yesterday was very moany and miserable. But I was just very perplexed at why they'd input the auto-equip. But the new gear filters are really good. And I think there's still room for them to add more, which is always good. But the one in there is being able to pick gear that's not already been upgraded, because most of my gear is upgraded. I don't really keep gear that's unleveled. So it's a nice way of at least filtering through. Go for a bit of that. Make it a bit more interesting. Oh, I can't pronounce your name, but Ella, I'm just going to call you Bayro. Ella, mate, I hope you are doing well. Nice. What are you playing? Get Garrod. Ribeiro. How many... How many heals would you like? apart from just yes. Okay. Good. Now they're my heals. Oh, this Nyze is like freaking immortal. Ouch, 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 ouch. That was a fucker. Not under burn, so we can't get through. So let's flip back, set him on fire. And then just kill him. Her, even. And now die. Wow, this Nyze is incredibly strong. That was a little bit close. Let's just check if he's accepted. Not yet. Okay, Grim Forest. What even are we doing? So basically, we're not going to be able to do +4 tonight, but I think we can do +3. And if I had to pick one to lose, I would probably pick the one that reflects damage, which I think is this guy, the bony dude. Wherever he is. He's there. Yeah, good man, Anjin. Gear presets, pain in the arse. I completely get that. But very, very helpful once you've got them set up. Okay, so Draughnor is the reflect damage one. So I'm tempted to kill this guy. And then try and take on the final boss with 3 adds. So we've done 1, we've done 2, but we've never done 3. Because if we try, I mean, it's just the definition of a lost cause. Uugo just wrecks herself. Yeah, I mean, this team just cannot do it, because it's going to be 3 dead, then the last 2 explode. Is that how it works? Yeah. Basically. So for next rotation, I've got to build another man-eater. Yeah, I'm not completely anti the new gear thing. I think there is a utility there for, like you say, for not just beginners but also endgame players. But I would probably advise endgame players not to use it anyway. But it is a cheap and dirty way of getting a job done. But I would always say, I mean, I don't even know if I can click on any of these. I can. Like, you could rely on auto-equip, or you could actually just build your champions with presets. So I can see both sides of it. I don't think it's a lost cause, and I think all they've got to do is make a little tweak and it could actually be good. But it's going to come down to how far Raid want to go with it. Because it might actually get to the point where they might as well put in a built-in optimizer. And I know that that's probably not what they're going to want to put in. That's That feels very layered and very complex for a game. But yeah, I see both sides. I think there are some good parts of it. I just wish it didn't show new players like that this is a build you should use, because I mean, we tested about 5 on my video yesterday and I wouldn't use any of those builds. And if new players go, right, this is how I need to build my champions, they're going to get to like the mid game and go, well, wait a minute, why is nothing working? Am I doing something wrong? And you would think as a newer player that whatever Plarium tells you to do is the right thing to do. And I learned that it isn't when it comes to affinity bonuses. So you get that mission very, very early on to put 1 point into attack for magic, spirit, and force. And the amount of takeovers I've done where what they've then continued to do is to just load up on attack and ignore everything else. So I think it's very misleading. Like, this is misleading. And I also think that the auto-equip is misleading for a very similar reason. Freeze on Therese. Let's see if you can freeze him. Do I have a freeze champ? Can this guy freeze? Now that, what you just said, is what I would like to see them implement instead of auto-equip, would be auto-unequip. Just one button. I mean, there are ways of doing it. Who can I use as an example? Like, I don't care if I break the build. Let's just pretend He-Man is our best nuker, and we make a preset for him. This is just something to be mindful of. So you got a champion preset, which is this one for him. If you put him, so the easiest way to take all their gear off is to put them in the reserve vault. So you can do that, but then as it will say, this champion has at least 1 gear preset, and any gear presets will be lost if you put them in the reserve vault. But I would say anyone that's using auto-equip probably isn't using gear presets. So this could be a way of doing it. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. I just don't think it's just not quite right. It's this close to being a really good idea. Like with a lot of things that Plarium do, sometimes you wish that they would grab a bunch of players and creators and go, right, what do you think of this feature? Where are we going wrong? Where could an improvement be made? And I feel like any player that knows what they're doing would have gone, I like it, but... And like I said earlier in the stream, I feel like someone just went, this is my idea, this is the first iteration, and they went, yeah, let's go with that. And that's the bit that bothered me. Just a little bit of love might have been a bit better. But yeah, clunky is kind of the main word. It feels clunky. I don't think I've got a single freeze champion in my deck. Oh no, we do. We have Pan. Okay, let's hit it with Pan. Let's just see if he can be frozen. I mean, maybe I'm just old school. I think everyone should just build their champions. I know that's probably controversial, but... I also appreciate there is so much to do in one day in this game, that adding more just isn't good. So I might have to run this a few times. Can this guy be frozen? He can be frozen. That's interesting. And if we go... Obviously doesn't do anything about the reflect damage. Ooh, those hits are huge. Okay, well, I didn't know you could freeze them when all the ads are up. Thank you, Sushi. Okay, so I think for this stream, let's take out the bony dude so we can get rid of reflect damage. And then we'll work on trying to take him down with 3 of his adds up. That will at least be some form of achievement. So I think with this guy, it's burning and blocking. So we need block debuffs. Yeah, Anjin, there is so much to do in one day in this game. It's crazy. And that's a good testament to what they've just added to the Doom Tower. At least you can do that in the background whilst you're running some other stuff. I think that really helps. So we need block debuffs, which we can get from Mage. He is Void Affinity, so we can just clap him out with that. We've got Burn. Makes sense to bring a speed lead. We've got the option of Geomancer as well, if we want to go down that route. Ruella bring in the Weaken. I might have to do the fight and refresh myself as we go. Let's start with that. And put it in that order. But we do need to get that burn up ASAP. I'm just going to tap test him to work out what's going on. So if we burn on turn 3, then that would stop. Okay. Yeah, more auto would be really, really good. That's kind of what I would like to see more of. Oh yeah, we're probably just going to resist everything anyway because the deck trait card is so high. Okay. Okay, well this guy's going to be a cakewalk, so that's absolutely fine. Probably will nuke him with a couple of ally attacks. Yep. And then that's the end of that. Go on, Phoenix. Yeah, sexy little bastard. Okay, boss +3. Let's freaking get it. So what do we need? I think we'll play heal reduction. But we are going to need another, I mean, the deck is quite bad without 2 turn meter boosters. Yeah, Anjin, I'm starting to get to the point where I think that having a limit on auto battles might not be the play anymore. To just be unlimited, I think would be good. We've got no damage in this team, so we could... Let's chuck some gear on Gembo. And again, just to kind of shit on the auto-equip one more time. It's like I could auto-equip, or I could just put some proper gear on him. And I think I'm going to choose proper gear every single time. Because auto-equip, sure, it might have put something together, but it won't be that good. Let's roll with it. Let's see what happens. I just don't know if we've got the right deck mechanically to do this. Didn't really plan on doing it until next month. If we block, so she can heal, but if we double up with the heal reduction, we should be all right. I think if we just take out probably Maximoz, get as much damage into him as possible. She's going to heal. That's fine. We can deal with her. I actually can't remember if this fight ends when you take out Leshen or you have to do the 4 adds as well, or 3. We'll see. I think when this guy hits, it's going to hurt. Oh, we did not need that. We really didn't need that. Damn. But in a weird way, that kind of worked, because now it's put Entangle on Uugo, not on Deacon. Sometimes weird shit happens in this game and it's pretty cool. But we are not taking another smack like that. I think we need Phoenix for this, because then at least he can just nuke. Yeah, we are going to need something that's not this. Okay, let's try it again. Ooh. He might be quite useful again. Yeah, can you imagine? I haven't seen Uugo revive. Not me doing it. I've had it revive against me in like Curse City and Faction Wars, but not. That was a little bit of a Christmas miracle, that was. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, I mean, the odds aren't as bad as it could be. Let's redraw. We just do kind of need Deacon and Phoenix, which we get this time, and we get Venom Age. Plus Aniri. I think if any team can do it, it's this one. I feel like we're going to need the ally attack to just nuke one of them. Phoenix should be able to take care of that. We'll stick with Uugo. We'll go with Aniri. Maybe we do it without ally attack and hope. Yeah, let's roll this. There's got to be a way. Increase defense on everyone except for the boss, but we've got another chance. Everyone's blocked, so we can save Venom Age's thing, but doesn't he have a passive? Enemies under heal reduction inflict 15% less damage. That's probably going to be absolutely necessary. And now we just got to nuke this guy. Okay, we might be all right. Ah, nice control. That's really good, man. That's a big milestone hit. Ouch. That was unnecessarily ouch. Fucking hell. Okay, that's different. What about replacing Uugo with an ally attack? I think if we can get one of the adds down, then we can live. But the combination of Maximoz and whatever you said his name was, I can't remember. Torres? The two of them are a problem. One is alright. Everyone's debuff. Let's do that. We don't have block buffs, but we might be alright. So at least this way Phoenix gets 2 hits. Yeah. Okay. So he should go down. He's done. He's cooked. He's out of the fight. It's quite risky without block buff. So she can heal, that's fine. No one cares about her. Leshen's got 3 turns. He's got 4 turns. So now we just have to survive. Ooh, oh, I thought that was a block revive then. We need to kill this guy. It's going to be weak hits, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Now he can actually be poisoned because this guy's dead. Ouch. Fucking hell. Oh, this is harder than I remember it being with 3 up. Bring Deacon back. That's probably a bit more utility. Heal reduction. Boost. We need to not let Aniri die. Please die. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Don't kill Aniri. Fuck. Or just kill everyone. This is going to be tricky, man. Let's rely on RNG and see if we can take out fireballs first. Let's... Got the debuffs. Let's hope. Probably not with the weak hits. No. Nice control. She's really solid. She doesn't get as much use nowadays as she once did, but she's top pick. What if I got rid of him? And tried Man-Eater. Who's probably literally right in front of me and I can't tell. There he is. Yeah, she's really good for the Sand Devil duo team. This build might work. It is for 2 turns, so let's open with it. Plus it gives us block buffs, block debuffs, sorry. Let's not turn meter boost. Take the first hit. As long as Manny doesn't go again. But the second hit is going to be a problem. If Phoenix can heal, and we take out him. Hit the boss. Let's take him out if we can. We can. But we are very naked right now. That's also not working. Damn. +3 is hard. He's not going to do much. Maybe decrease attack. I quite like the man-eater thing until it doesn't work. How do we fare with decrease attack on them? Do they still mess us up? He can still heal. If she goes first, he's going to heal. Okay, he's fully healed. That's annoying. But the decrease attack helped a lot, actually. You're not coming back? Yep, you're coming back. Okay, let's just rerun it to see if we can get heal reduction on everyone. Okay, double. As long as those two have got it, it's fine. Heal reduction all round. Half HP on him. So we can tap half in one hit with Fayne. Deacon is kind of out of the fight now. He should come back. Yep. But he's got no turn meter. Okay. Let's think. Ouch, 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 ouch. Can we just get him gone? Godseeker, now is the time to do something. Fucking hell. Oh, how do you do it? How do you actually do it? Decrease attack was good. Man-eater does have decrease attack. And we could swap the... Ah, no, the lead's just in dungeons, not in all battles. Can we rely on decrease attack from Man-eater? Do I have to rebuild him? Find out. No. We give him as much turn meter as possible. Resisting. That's what's... Oh, stop resisting. How squishy is she? So they're all the same from a Phoenix hit. Doesn't matter which one I hit. And yet IR energy is an absolute bugger when it comes to fusions. We do this. Got an idea. Stats bonuses are up as high as I can get them for now. I've done every stage that will allow me. Everyone decrease attack. Boost to get Manny a fast. Decrease defense. Everyone's got decreased defense. I just need everyone to have heal reduction, which she doesn't. We get one more Phoenix smacked into him. And then he's out the fight. Right, so that's one out. Heal. Boost. We're probably going to lose Maneater, but then Aniri can bring him back. So now we need to just work out how to deal with the vampire. Evening, Gary, mate. Nice to see you. Now we can at least poison. So I'm going to go after him. We are relying a little bit on weak hit luck. Hopefully we don't get two. No, we actually did all right. Bring Manny back. And the boss just nuked him anyway. Fair enough. Yeah, absolute bastard. And the constant weak hit on her is infuriating. But come on, get him gone. Fuck. Oh, it hurts. A lot. This is like worse than S19 in Curse City. Just a lot of things have to get lucky at once. Gary, not many. Maybe this is like attempt number 10 or something like that. Okay, heal reduction on everyone this time. Get him to half. Then get the unkillable. Take the smacks. And if we put leech on him, then at least Deacon can go back to full health when he kills him. He gets entangled. Does anyone need decreased defense? Probably him. Didn't land anyway. Of course it didn't. Right, so one is out. Then we get the heal. Then we boost. Decreased defense. Ouch, but it can be survived. But the boss is now going to absolutely rinse someone. So if we use Manny as the target again, so if Godseeker revives Manny, let's see if he kills Manny again with a single hit. Let's do... which one to go for? affinity reasons, it makes sense to go for her, but he is the real problem. So we'll go for him. 2 weak hits. Let's see if Leshen will always kill Maneater if we revive him. So we revive. Deacon can leech. Hopefully leech him. He didn't. Oh, yeah. Heal reduction back with poison, but Aniri's now dead. We need more healing. So maybe Aniri in a regeneration set. Maybe that's going to be the answer. Yeah, let's try rebuild Aniri in regeneration. Or the game can crash. Okay. Aniri doesn't even have a banner on. That's probably not helping. Let's go. We've also got the option of bolster. Maybe she'd be better in bolster because then we get an initial shield. Let's do that. We'll equip. Need a sort of banner that's tanky. She's got loads of HP. She could have more HP. What's her heal saying? By 15% of their HP, not hers, so theirs. So if we change the relic to this, because then that's a little bit more healing. The shield, ring and neck are alright. So if we get a good banner on her of probably HP or defense. Priority stats speed. Get rid of the set filters. That's the best pick. Allegedly. But I think that looks better. Go with that. Okay, let's see if bolster helps. And it might actually be able to make us change tactic. Hadn't considered a bolster. Got to get lucky with heal reduction. We don't on her, but that's fine. We'll worry about her later. Unkillable. Or could we save the unkillable one more turn? It depends. Who goes first out of Maneater and the boss? So let's get Leech on him. That way Phoenix can heal. So he gets entangled before the boss takes a turn. We probably wasted the heal. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just chatting shit to myself because I'm trying to work it out as I go. So let's take him out the fight. That's once again, Maximoz is out. Let's boost. The only thing this might change is Maneater dying and getting revived, because by now he would need to be revived. So the boss is going to one-tap someone. Oh, I'm glad you are finding it entertaining. That works. So now it's... just tap on him. Hopefully get a leech on him. That would be nice. We do get a leech. So now at least Phoenix in theory should heal to full. You took out Deacon because you're an asshole. but let's bring Manny back. Control, I'm thinking about it. It's kind of in the back of my mind at the moment with Venomage. Plus, I think Uugo is actually built in Affinity Breaker, so I'll probably not have to worry so much. But yeah, I think Uugo in replacement of Venomage could be a thing. We get the unkillable up, then that way this hit doesn't kill us for once. We're not going to get lucky, are we? Nearly. So if we heal... refresh the increased defense. Decrease attack. Everyone's protected. This guy, please die. Yes, okay. Okay. Now. Now I'm tempted to go for the vampire, because once that's done, all we have to worry about is the boss. Yeah, I mean, block buffs is really viable against her. Saves you having to worry about the RNG. Now, Venomage isn't going to get a turn before her. There's no point in hitting the boss. So let's just go... it didn't actually work. Venomage is probably going to die. Kill reduction. No. I think I'm probably better off healing than I am reviving. Not a big heal. Oh, stop it. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's furthest we've got so far. I do like the idea of Uugo instead. And Uugo is in Affinity Breaker, so that might help us out a little bit. There is also the option of changing everyone's relics as well. Boss on everyone, good. Blessing is on an Eerie. It's a healing blessing, isn't it? Yeah, it might be. Okay, back to this. Relic on an Eerie, I went with the book, the Journal of Necrotos, just to up her healing by a tiny amount. We get the leech, then Phoenix can just delete him. We've got that extra heal from Uugo now, which is really nice. Good suggestion, control. I will use it now. That way I can save an Eerie's. And then let's get this guy gone. No, my next thought is going to be putting golden elixir probably on everyone except for Phoenix. The only downside to Uugo is Venomage's heal reduction lasts longer than Ugo's block buffs. But Uugo is fast, so we might get away with it. SKB! What's up, buddy? Wow, that guy hits so damn hard. Let's hope for Leech. We do get it, so that's good for Phoenix. Please don't double weak hit. No, that's really good. Block buffs. Revive Maneater. Oh, wow. Fuck me. This guy, maybe I need to take him out first. It's relying a little bit too much on RNG, but SKB, I'm starting to wonder myself, man. But I think it is time for the golden elixirs. Deacon doesn't need Necrotos, he's not actually doing a lot. Never thought I'd say this, but I wonder if it ends up being Deacon that I end up subbing out of the team. Which is just blasphemy. Manny doesn't even have a relic because I am a freaking noob. Sorry, SKB, but the cat's gaze is staying on Phoenix. It's the only way we're getting this down. But I am thinking maybe we should take out the fire dude first. Just might mean a little bit of RNG. Beyond him, affinity is not actually a problem. So we can't have that happen. Oh no, we've got a backup. And we could actually, because Deacon's got cruelty, we could not use his A2. We could use his A1, which I think is 2 hits, which will reduce this boss's defense by 6%. I think that would add up to. It's like every little helps, but we can't have 2 weak hits like that. SKB, you can 100% skip this fusion. If you are hellbent on Faction Wars hard, maybe not so much, but I think you can skip this fusion. Okay, so we'll go 2 hits. So it should be 1, 2, decrease defense, decrease defense. But yeah, also what Sunny said. Oh, double weak hit again. Come on, man. Come on. What is this RNG? No, I think Control just made a very good point. There could be something else that could fill that role. No block on that, but that's fine. We're not worrying about Vampire. She can just stay over there and do whatever the hell it is she does. 1 weak hit. We kind of need the luck of not having any of them weak hit. If you killed Man-Eater, it would be good. No. Uugo heal. Elenaril Hex. Oh no, she's not in cursed anymore. Never mind. Go on, just 2 strong hits, not 2 weak hits. Come on. Don't make me put frickin' Death Dealer on Phoenix just to get this guy down. But it is an option. And it also might not be the worst idea I've had all night. Ow. Ah, Jesus, man. Come on. I think that debuff transfer could be kind of fun for Dragon on hard mode. Oh, 2 weak hits. Come on. I freaking hate this guy. Okay, better. 2. But he is going to take... Oh, but we didn't get the fucking block. Shit. Go on, Uugo, just land it. Okay, good. Forget about the boss. We don't care. But now we're not going to get... No, we're going to get the 2 weak hits, aren't we? Because why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Good. Good, Phoenix. Do something. Increase the defense. Heal. Yeah, RNG is just making this a lot less enjoyable than it could be. Okay, that's better. We can probably now use the A2. Oh, ouch. So we'll use Godseeker to revive Manny if it lives. It won't work if I don't take out Phoenix. Maybe taking the poisoner out first is the right play. Because, oh, fucking, come on. Leshen's just going to smack us, yeah. Oh. Let's go back to trying to take out Maximoz first. Not that long, SKB, just since the stream started. Why do I also feel like we're now doing less damage? Oh, because he didn't have decreased defense. Right. It's just RNG. Oh, resist. Yeah, what Control said is unfortunately true. I think if we had Man-Eater faster, then we could now put up... So before the boss takes a turn, we could get up unkillable. I don't know how much faster he would need to be. Probably quite a bit. And then we wouldn't have to use the heal, and we could save the heal one more turn for when we're taking him on. But this is the real hitter that's the problem. Just too strong. Such a huge hit. Such an unnecessarily huge hit. But that might be the play. If Manny was faster, then we wouldn't have to use Uugo's heal, so she could heal the second turn. But now we're just going to die. Jesus. We'll revive Uugo and we get lucky. And Uugo... No, she didn't survive. Haven't tried double Manny because I haven't got my second one built, but I think in order to complete this with 4 adds up, I do think we're going to need double Man-Eater. Yeah, Vogoth is actually a very strong shout. Like, very strong shout. Because, dare I say it, I think the 2 weakest links in this setup, I never thought I'd say it, but I think Deacon. However, if we lost Deacon, we would have to really ramp up the speeds of the others. But Vogoth, in replacement, maybe even of Elenaril, if we could get him strong enough. But let's see how fast Manny is, and I wonder how fast we would need to take Manny in order to take 2 turns before the boss. So he's fast already at 311. So if we save it as a preset. And then... So he's 311. If we brought him up just to... What would that bring him in at? 285, that's not fast enough. Yeah, Deacon was, but Deacon is... Deacon's actually slower than Manny. Let me just put, like... I'm sure I've got a preset for our bays. This one. That'll bring him to 364. Let's try that, and let's see if he gets that second turn, because then we wouldn't have to use the heals initially. It's just, does he have the accuracy? He doesn't have the crit rate. Hold on, we need to just change the gloves on him to be crit rate. Because without crit rate, there's no decrease attack. We're going to lose a lot of speed. Got any speed gloves with crit rate? That would be... I actually don't. That's a little bit annoying. We need crit rate gloves with a crap ton of speed on them. That might do it. That might do it. Let's see. But yeah, SKB, I think that might be the case. Like Lavish said, I think Vogoth is probably going to be quite critical to doing this. We'll save Deeks. Yeah, if Phoenix could counterattack, we would be onto a massive win here. And I might in a minute look to see if I've got any, like, is it revenge accessories? Because, I mean, there might be a way of rebuilding him around this. So Uugo hits. Or maybe that's not fast enough to get Manny in front. Which is surprising, but you never know. Okay, it does. So if we get unkillable up now, he gets entangled. We can take the hits. This will put one stack of decreased defense on everyone. We'll save the heal. Take out Maximoz with Phoenix. Yeah, it would have to be an absolutely gnarly Vogoth build, which would probably be at least fun to put together. So Phoenix can now remove him. Then we boost, then we heal. If we're in front enough. We should be alright. He's entangled anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now do we need to heal? We do, because we're going to have a smack from this asshole. And I'll save the revive, because that will probably kill whoever is revived. Although I probably need to test it. We'll save it. We'll save it. There's no decrease attack going out. So let's take the hit, which we can live through. Okay. But the revived champion wouldn't have. So now it's just luck, really. Good luck. That was very good luck. Ow, wow, why is that second hit so big? Oh, +3 is hard, man. Yeah, 2-piece retaliation is still an option. Let's check if I've got any sort of revenge accessories for Deacon, for Fayne. Bet I don't. I don't. We have got Blood Shield. But that's only really helping him. Where is retaliation? I'll go straight past it. It's there. We need basically chest and gloves. That's going to be an optimizer thing, so let's just open up the optimizer. That probably doesn't actually work since the new update. Shit. Okay, let's move all this off screen just in case. Thank God for that. So guys, I'm just going through the installation. I mean, I also appreciate it's adding another layer of RNG, but I think it will be all right. Yeah, I don't know if... Oh, really? 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 Oh, why are you like this? Plarium's like, shit, guys, someone's trying to break the game by doing this idiotic thing with only epic. Absolute dick. Yeah, my optimizer's not going to work, I don't think. It's giving me error messages for days. Just see if it will let me have it. Maybe. We want instinct and retaliation. That's what's he at? He's at about 250. So we go 240 speed. And we're not using him for accuracy, so that might get a better build. But I want probably at least 300% crit damage. It's just whether it actually works or not. Or whether it is going to pull... Yeah, it's not going to pull builds. That's really annoying. So we've got server reset plus no optimizer, which sadly means probably no final boss. Yeah, SKB, mine just said no build available and then my optimizer crashed. And it just gave me this. And this is very similar to the last time they did an update. It took HH Gaming about 5 days to fix it. Yeah, I try that as well, Control. Sometimes nothing happens. Because I know they'll do them as rolling restarts. Kind of like how they used to do in World of Warcraft. Yeah, Lavish, that is... I mean, when you think about it, the builds that I'm running on these are not my big builds. I mean, Phoenix is in a disgusting build. But everyone else is just in whatever I could get. Aniri's in a good build. And for the most part, Uugo being in Affinity Breaker isn't exactly critical if we can get to the point where we can handle the boss damage. Ah, Control, mine just wigged out on me massively. But like Man-Eater in 9-piece Feral could be interesting, but then it's only one buff, debuff. No, Lavish, like keep hitting away. Like, because if I started to move some of the like sort of headline champ style builds, then yeah, we would probably be in a better place. I don't really want to hand build Phoenix because I don't think I'm going to quite beat the optimizer when it comes to damage. But we can try. We can try. I don't give up that easy. It starts with crit damage gloves. In some sort of DPS set. So between those two. %crit damage, that's probably a good shout. Let's try those. So Phoenix, you're coming out of Instinct and into Savage. And then now we pick the Retaliation. Iron Banner, hello. One into attack. We probably need a bit more than that. Quadruple crit rate. There could be a thing. As could that. So if we just pretend for a minute that we know what we're doing. Oh, look, it looks like a auto-equip build. 157% crit rate. I've really got to stop shitting on that feature. Right, let's do one bit at a time. Let's start with the weapon. No, I haven't had a lens. When we did live, was it live arena and a mythic popped out? It ended up being the, I can't remember what it's called, but the one that gives you block damage when an ally dies. I think I got that one. This is probably the best bit here because of the amount of attack. That would be good. No, I don't have any counter-attack accessories for this faction. But I really don't have many counter-attack accessories full stop. We've got way too much crit rate though, so I'm definitely doing something wrong. But we could switch one of them because one of them was a quad. That's an option, that build. Nice. I think Thor with lens, really good. Garrel for sure. I've got my Garrel in Death Dealer. Otherwise, I would want something ignore damage on, ignore defense on her. Okay, so this is a little bit of an auto-equip style build, and we've dropped a lot of stat, but we haven't had to break too many champions. Let's try it, and maybe see if we can do something. Accessories look good. Let's see if the little fucker counterattacks, because I bet he doesn't. Gloves for ascended crit rate, I think, so that we could look at changing that. Okay, what sort of damage are you doing? Quite a bit less, but we do still have that option of the counterattack, so let's see. Didn't counterattack him, but he might counterattack him. Go on. Nothing. Oh, I love RNG. I love RNG. Oh, the pain of this fucking boss fight. Deacon, you literally have one job. Does Manny survive the res? Let's check. He kind of does. And he will stop him from taking a turn. Then give me that. And then some of that. Yeah, do your slapping because nobody cares. Relentless is an option, but we would lose a lot of damage. Like a whole shit ton of damage. And now we're back to RNG because I really need to kill this fiery bastard with a like spirit versus magic. Not bad. We'll heal now just in case. Imagine if this works and then the server resets. Like, I would lose my shit. Like, unequivocally lose my shit. Got nothing left for Uugo. But we do have Aniri. So Uugo's going to die. Oh, she didn't. Go on, Uugo. And I think at this point we have to play block buffs with Phoenix, even though... Or do we? Do we just go for the damage? We go for the damage. He gets a heal anyway. Now we block buffs. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on, you little bastard. Timot, hello, buddy. It's definitely giving me S19 vibes because there is definitely like a flow, like a rhythm that it's got to go with. But I think I have answered my own question that I put out earlier, which is, can it be done with 4 ads? I fucking doubt it. I strongly doubt it. Go on, do some counter-attacking. Literally, it would be awesome if you actually counterattack. No. Oh, Phoenix, man. Don't make me relegate you from favorite epic spot. He didn't do it again. Little asshole. Yeah, 9-piece Merciless is probably possible as well. And like you say, it does add RNG, but it also adds a lot more ignore defense. Not a bad idea, to be fair. It's not a bad idea in the slightest. Because it would mean we'd go back to tapping this guy out in 2 hits rather than 3. So I think we learned that Manny can survive. Why do I fucking talk? Why do I even say words? Well, that control, that was the idea of why I put the video out, because I might not be able to do it, but there must be someone out there that can do it. This now feels like a waste of a Phoenix hit. Oh, why do I speak? Oh, I'm holding my tongue so much right now. Oh, I want to say words I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. Right, we're pushing through the server reset and just hoping nothing happens. But yeah, I think, Lavish, what you said, I actually think 9-piece Merciless, even though it brings RNG, I think it brings other benefits too. Yeah, Anjin, I legit think, like, especially crew, and Ash loves a challenge. Also, Steve, hello, mate. And Bella, welcome, buddy. Because we've definitely gone from Phoenix being able to 2-tap Maximos to now 3, which is causing a few issues. Yeah, no, I'm going to ban myself in a minute. I'm definitely going to say words I'm not allowed to say. Defense decreased. Yeah, lavish, man. That's the plan. I know someone can do it. I refuse. It wouldn't be in the game if no one could do it. What I might actually also do is maybe message one of the Plarium devs and be like, are you lot absolutely sure that this cannot be done? I don't know what help they would be. Why also do I feel like this run is going better? If we drop that out, then we could use Phoenix's A2 and hopefully this fricker better die. He does die. I'll go back with that. Mohammed, I don't think I've looked at it yet. I will have a look in a moment. What I just also realized we all died. Can it be tried on the test server? You know what? That's a really good point. I don't know. And yeah, Anjin, you're not wrong. See my earlier rant about auto-equip. Oh, no. Oh, my free-to-play account name. It might be DM Gaming FTP 2026, maybe? Let me check. Oh no, I can't check while I'm already logged into this account, but I think it's something like that. It'll be the one person in the clan that hasn't logged in for like 30 days because I've been slacking. No, Control, we have not done one single counterattack. Like, not even one. Take it easy, Lavish Mate. Thank you for joining. And I think I'm inevitably going to try that 9-piece thing soon. But definitely try and jump on it for next rotation. I'd be intrigued. Mohammed, that's not me. That's definitely not me. Yeah, working as intended. I feel like everyone's had that. I remember, like, while I'm now pissed off, I might as well just be more pissed off. When I opened that ticket with Plarium about the fact that their wording around champion empowerment was wrong, and I said, look, I want to empower my Donatello with the duplicate Donatello that I've got, and your wording says that these champions can only be pulled once, therefore they cannot be a surrogate. And I said, well, that's just not English. I was like, that's not how language works, because I've got two, so you're wrong. And also B, again, see my previous thing about that's not how language works. And they told me literally that everything is working as intended. And I checked about a month ago, and you can now use Donnie to empower Donnie. So I doubt they listen to me, because why would they listen to me? But I feel like someone over there knows what they're doing and nobody else does. This is where Leshen just wrecks someone, or everyone. So it's that hit. That second hit, and that's why we need Manny. And maybe for that reason, Deacon needs to be faster than Manny, so that Deacon gets entangled and not... I think we're working it out, man. Did we get a counterattack? I didn't see it. I was too busy being pissed off. So if we make Deacon faster than Manny, hang about, hold on. Manny is 3, that's going to be hard. 351 on Manny, 298 on Deacon. Well, I guess we swap their gear. The irony. The actual irony. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I'm still logged in. But I'll take it. Oh, Sonny, I like it. Look. We're looking for women to do mad muscle calisthenics. Oh. Why does it feel like the world is out to get me tonight? Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it. Okay, right. Deacon, you little bastard. It's time for you to be faster, which is going to be really tricky. Okay, let's put the filters to the test. First off, we need Uber boots. It's better than the one I got a couple of streams ago when it was telling me that I had yellow fever and that I needed to find a middle-aged Asian woman. like, I don't think that's going to solve my problems right now. I appreciate the sentiment, but also no. You watch, we're going to end up with Deacon in retaliation, and I bet he counterattacks every single time. $330. I don't know if we're going to get this. Not without set bonuses. 352. I've already forgotten how fast Maneater was, but we can drop him down a few speed. It's fine. We go with that. And is there a speed chest that would get me more speed? There is. It's accuracy, so it's not great. Deacon is now incredibly squishy. But let's just roll with it. Let's just go with it. It can't get any worse. So 351 versus 357. Perfect. And I do think that what Lavish said was right about just trying to put Deacon in 9-piece Merciless and just praying for that RNG. But this also might mean we can go back to holding off from the block. Unkillable, sorry, for his next turn. Yeah, the forest is very grim tonight. I always try and be happy on stream, but this is pissing me off. Like, a lot. Let's go with a bit of that. This almost feels better. Yeah, Deacon's way more squishy. We'll hold off from the heal as well. But Deacon, you little fucker. Not Deacon. Now it's Phoenix's turn. Tiki, welcome, buddy. Let's get decrease attack back. That's got to help, surely. And then Phoenix just, yes, thank you. Everyone's blocked until he takes a turn. So we need to put up block, not heal. Okay, that's fine. He can die. Decrease attack and then man-eater dies? Is that how this is going to go? Yes, that's how it goes. See, Mohammed, that's usually the question. It's like, if you're not going to go for it, then don't do any of the other events and just sort of use it as an opportunity to save. Steve, I don't know. Well, I've put the thing out now, haven't I? I've made it public, so I've kind of shot myself in the foot a little bit. No counterattack, naturally. Second, all right, buddy. Gonna be weak hit. One not, and then we die. Oh, fuck this guy. Angina. That's a new one for him. Block. It does land this time. That's good. Yeah, Steve, this stream is starting to feel all a bit too familiar. Yeah, the weak hits are just like... And the fact that, what did Deacon counter... Phoenix counterattacked, what, once? Out of all of these attempts? So Phoenix is going to put him near the bottom, but not. I took the reflect damage guy out, SKB, because I don't have the right available deck to take on +4 this time. It's just not possible. Wow, that's the first time Manny lived through that. Okay, okay. So now we can use Phoenix against him. Steve, be nice. We'll go heal first. And now it's just back to RNG with the weak hits. So come on, Phoenix. 1 of 2 is all right. And then we die. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, what was the fucking point? Ugh. Yeah, revive everyone and then just die. I mean... Ah... Oh, I can't even see the rum. Are we going to end up in Affinity Breaker Phoenix? Honestly, at this point, maybe. Like, lessons are being learned, believe it or not, because I think double Man-Eater, and this is in the bag. Why did you take a turn instantly? What even are you doing? She did burn the rum. She did. And no one has liked her ever since. Fucking hell, that guy hits hard. The good news is we haven't been kicked off yet for maintenance. The bad news is... the other Man-Eater is level 1. Okay, well it is champion training. So let's level him up the old school way. Yeah, I didn't get kicked off. Oh, Tim, it's fucking awful. It's like... I think it might be the most miserable thing I've done in Raid so far. And that includes Live Arena. Okay, let's level up this little beautiful thing. And it is champ training, so that's not the end of the world. We just need 2 of those. And before I do go into like some form of apoplectic rage, I do like the brew mixer or brew upgrade or whatever it's called. That's a nice feature from Raid. Oh, it's a lot of brews. But here's one I prepared earlier. This feels like a horrible waste of resources. Especially as I'm just about to bang him with a barrel. Oh, I can't watch. Absolute arsehole. Anjin. Oh, Steve, fuck off, masteries. I do not want to spend 800 gems on masteries. Oh, but I kind of have to. Everything's fine. I don't know what you're all on about. Everything's fine. Go with one of them. Oh, we're going to spend 800 gems, aren't we? That is misery. And also, before I do, you know, like the luck that you have when you go down to, I don't know, let's say you've got a pair of speed boots and they are not ascended. Is there a button for that? There is. And you know how you've got like a 1 in a, what, 9 chance of getting it, but it never happens? Oh, maybe not those boots. Hold on. Because sure, we could bring Man-Eater in the deck, But we've only got 2 more rerolls, and we're gonna lose. You bet we're gonna lose Phoenix. Because I quite like the deck that we've got. Apart from literally everything about it, I like it. Like Manny, Uugo, Godseeker, and Phoenix. Like it's like who gets subbed? I mean, probably Godseeker could get subbed if we had 2 man-eaters. Yeah, shall I go auto-equip? Let's fucking do it. Let's see what absolute nightmare it gives me. And I wonder if it factors in crit rate, because he needs crit rate. Oh, I don't even like pressing the button. Okay, that could be worse. Got no accuracy. What does it think that I need? Not that. I mean, it could be worse. You know what? We lost that for a feral ring. Technically, it would be better. But I do not want to put masteries on this guy. I mean, that could be worse. Let's just close our eyes and pretend that it never happened. So we go to the vendor, we change the deck, and we get rid of probably Ayla in replacement of Maneater, who's going to be somewhere around here. There he is. Yeah, account. Yeah, imagine that. Someone will troll me. I guarantee it. Be like, Dan, I need help with my account. Nothing is working. I'm going to get in there and everything will be auto-equipped. This is where it's going to start to go really, really wrong. Mercurial blocks damage, but not against bosses. Otherwise, I would have all of these guys in Mercurial 9. Wanjik, hello, buddy. I'm legitimately worried to push the button because you know it's going to take away everything good that we've already got. I have a plan. And yes, Tiki, that would be a bloody great idea. Guys, I am going to go to the bathroom, and then when I come back, I'm going to press the button. Right, be right back. I will not be long. Okay, we back. We back. Sorry for the delay. I got a toffee crisp and another drink. Right. Tiki. Oh, you guys. Okay. So we do have to press the button, and obviously it's going to absolutely screw everything that we've done. Because you watch, it's just going to cycle between the different man-eaters. But nice, Tiki. Has anyone seen those really fucking annoying streams on YouTube? Where it's usually like two teenage boys and they've got like one of those snapping crocodile games full of pins and they're like, oh my god, guys, I'm gonna press the button. Just give me one of these gifted subs and I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna press the button. And they've got like 10,000 live viewers. I feel like that right now with this pissing button here. So fuck it, we press it. I'm not going to make you do anything for it. Oh, no Phoenix. I thought we'd nailed it then. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst it could have been. It's pretty bad. Because we're now just down a damage dealer. But we do have Gembo. But we don't have speed lead anymore. That might hurt us a little bit. Obviously, Manny's ungeared. We'll do something about that in a minute. Yeah, Sushi, it proper brain rot those streams. See, I thought that they are 100%. Oh, that's a yeah. Are they worse than looks maxers? I will never understand looks maxing for boys. So we've lost aura, which, after saying looks maxing, I wish I'd never said. Okay, so we need to build Manny. Put 9-piece. We can put 9-piece Merciless on Gembo. We can definitely do that. It's just the Shiro stuff, so we'll go with that. Riggs, that's literally what it is. It is just mentally unstable people. Also, SKB, we are going to have to do something that might offend you. And we are going to have to put... In fact, I don't need to say it because you know what's coming. We're going to have to put the cat's gaze on Gembo. Sorry, mate. Masteries are good. Okay, Gembo is looking good. Now we need to do something. No, I got a recent cat's gaze when they did the some sort of path event. Was it for... It was before Mavara. They did a path event that had all of the old event collab relic materials in it. So I just went for the Chaos Awakes. Or Alice's Adventure, sorry. So if Manny's running at like 350 speed is brutal for stats. So he needs to be probably in the similar realm of speed. Godseeker is going to have to work overtime for this. Because I don't think Manny running at 270 is going to cut it, but... Let's fucking go, man. What's the worst that could happen? This is by far the worst thing I've ever done in Raid. We didn't get decrease attack on him, but maybe we'll get it on the other one. Also, this is going to be a problem for the new man-eater. And also we get to see what Gembo does, because I bet it's nothing compared to what Phoenix was doing. Hey, Death Dealer on Predator was awesome. I really enjoyed that. That made him very good fun. So we're going to have to learn like a new rotation now, because it's going to be different to before. So if we start there... And I have to be careful about using the buffs from Gembo because he'll run through his unkillable and he'll be very squishy. So let's just do a tap test. Phoenix could bring this guy to half health. Gembo. Oh, that's not looking good. That's not so good. So if we revive, does he get insta-clap? Probably. So Gembo's going to be 4 turns to do it. Oh wow, you can entangle through the... Okay. Makes sense. Ouch. Fucking hell. That guy just... that... Whatever smack that was, so I'm assuming it was this. Okay, so we could make that hit 20% less powerful if we land the block buff. Okay, we'll learn him. Gembo, you've got to do something, man. Okay. No. Now the boss is just going to slap. Yeah, we can't do that. Okay. So he's got the block boss, so that A2 shouldn't hit quite as hard this time. Yeah, Ursula would probably be better than Aniri. Only because Aniri was good before because the auto revive was handy, but it doesn't work on whoever was entangled that gets killed. Let's go for it, get block damage up. What does the A2 do? Magi is a bit stronger, so we go with A2s from Gembo when we can. Yeah, Legos and Mythicals. Just give me Marius, like one hit from Marius and all three of those fuckers would be dead. Oh yeah, I've just realized he's also unbooked. Raid, why do you hate me? I think bringing the other man-eater might... I don't know. I don't know. I don't agree with you, Steve. Sushi might be onto something. Yeah, control, that's right. The speeds would be better if it was that way around. Gembo's definitely not quite as hardcore as Phoenix, but he's not going to suffer the... the affinity thing. Also, SKB, you joke, but if we could maintain block buffs and prevent any healing from going through at all, a full team of support probably actually could work. Like, genuinely. And just for peace of mind, I just want to try something with the burning. Just pure curiosity. Can we burn now that that guy's not in the mix? I don't expect this to work, but... No, it's blocked. Okay, so this guy stops the burn. Okay, just needed to know. But in a weird, fucked up world, there is a potential that like 5 man-eaters could actually do this. It would be long. Or maybe not 5 man-eaters. You'd have to have a reviver that was slowest. So that they never got entangled and they could just soak up. See, that I don't understand why you can weak hit the boss. That really, really sucks. Because now the boss will hit 20% harder. Weak again. That's really annoying. Just trying to get an idea of what sort of time we'd be looking at if it could be done. No, this man is going to die anyway. If we can just maintain block buffs, then nothing can get healed. And then we could just do them. Steve, all except for the new man-eater. Which is definitely slightly problematic. Oh, the bosses, yeah, they've got this awakened weakness. Let's at least book the other man-eater so we can see if we can get a rotation going. Let's just try that. We'll let us die, because it won't take long to die, but... Yeah, okay, we're dead. Oh, it feels horrible. I'm just... that's filthy. Also, just checking something. I might buy this Masahiro soul because I'm not going to do his soul event. Yeah, I'm going to buy that. I remember that from earlier. Now we can get back to it. So let's bring Genbo back in and work out what a rotation would need to be with the two. Yeah, it's starting to feel that way, SKB. It really does feel like that sometimes. Yeah, what Control said about Genbo going in front of Manny would allow him to buff up. That is very, very true. Save the Elenaril heal. So thinking about it, the other man-eater... Okay, let's eat the first hit. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. This guy is gonna get entangled. So what happens if we use this first? Then use this man-eater to put out the decrease attack. We're protected from the first round of smacks. Which will come now. I was kind of hoping that man-eater would die because then we could get the revive on him. But that's okay, it won't be long. Then if we heal up, then go unkillable, and hope that this man-eater dies. As an extra turn from Genbo, good and bad. That man-eater did die, but then unfortunately so did Uugo. Oh, stop it. And then we get this man-eater back, and he dies anyway. Wanker. Ugh. Weiler, I'm hating, man. But. Maybe the reviver needs to be the fastest. I think that might be the better of the rotations. We start with unkillable. Go with the block buffs. Luckily, this is only 3 minions. I had to take one out because I've got no... Well, actually, now in hindsight, that we've got 2 man-eaters. But with just 3, this is misery. So I can't even imagine 4. But good to see you, Weiler man. Been a little while. Good. Right, man-eater died. For once, that's good. So we heal. We revive. And then watch us just get clapped. Nope. Then we put up the unkillable. And we've actually got unkillable back. Big brain stuff that now doesn't work. Fuck. It's because he's fastest. But now Maximoz is going to do Maximoz things. No more turn meter boosting since we lost Deacon. I don't get it. Nice, Weiler. I am like very close to being demoralized right now. Like painfully close. Gambo A2. Just man-eater needs to die there. Good. I think it helps if the first man-eater dies. Because then Aniri can revive. Then we can do the unkillable. I think that's like the best case scenario. Then we go back to this guy, actually, I think. Back to him. And is it that he then gets ensnared? Is that what happens? So let's just look. Yes. Okay. So in an heal up. That's fine. He dies. Oh, get fucked. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, not you, SKB. I admire your comment. But Jesus. Ugh. Why? Why? Weiler, because I'm convinced that it can be done. I mean, I'm less convinced now than I was earlier. Okay, let's... Oh, I don't know why I'm talking. Right, fuck it. Let's go back to the A1. And see if we can get the unkillable out on his next turn. So we leave it off of that turn. We get him resisted, but that's fine. We do Gembo A2. Manny, do you get another turn? Gembo gets extra turn. But actually, this is the point where we could buff up and go big smack. And okay, so maybe if Manny was like a fraction faster, but I don't know how I would get him faster, he could at that point do the unkillable. Because do we live this? So if we revive another Manny to unkillable, wait a minute. But he gets entangled again? The little asshole. Shia LaBeouf can suck my balls in a tent up a mountain. Or was that Jake Gyllenhaal? I don't know. A very, very Brokeback Mountain, yes. Fuck you, man. I needed Gembo. Look how close we got. Brokeback Mountain 2 starring Dan and Leshan. But I'm the entangled one. I mean, it's legit, Steve. The problem with him, well, is literally everything, but let's try that. I'm up for it. I've already forgotten what we did. We tried it like this. Oh no, we need that Manny needs to be faster. But we take 1 hit, 2 hit, and a pop. Bat, revive, block, unkillable. Yeah, I don't know how much damage we could do to the boss because of the odd chance of weak hit. Or do we not use... If we don't use the unkillable until that man-eater comes back, then we would have another round of unkillable after the one that's been entangled. Like, it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to write this down because I am going to forget. Oi, go away with your Phoenix and the cat's gaze. We lost Phoenix, man. R.I.P. Phoenix. Okay, so he gets entangled. We don't use the unkillable. We heal instead. We wait. We revive. And we don't use unkillable. What happens if we don't do it? Does Manny get a chance to do anything before the boss entangles? Or is he just going to get... He does? Okay, so then we go block. Then that way this man-eater has got... Wait a minute. He has got it. So this little bastard can die and that's fine. Now we heal. No, well, Weiler, because it's epics only, there is no brimstone. And that's the thing that I think makes this impossible. Like, 0 access to brimstone makes this way more miserable than it needs to be. We get decrease attack out again. We probably are going to have to sacrifice Gembo. Block buffs again. Gembo dies. Oh, no, because Uugo dies as well if we do that. I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, Marius would be so good right now. Although, saying that, Marius does not work against the vampire chick. No, I proper hate myself, Weiler. I must hate myself. There is no viable reason that I am doing this other than I thought it was a good idea. Damn straight, Mohammed. That's exactly what I would do. Guys, I think I'm really starting to hate it. Like, fucking... I mean, what, we've been doing this now for like 3 and a bit hours. And we haven't got anywhere. Like, all 3 of the ads are still fucking alive. Yeah, unkillable 1 turn before, you're right, would keep Gembo. But that leaves Uugo unprotected. So I'm going to start writing this down because... Or we can have like a mod war in a minute. Franco, yeah. because in my head, I thought that with epics only, you could do the boss plus all 4 ads. I got rid of one, but I'm now starting to think that you can't actually do it with 3 either. This is just like, I've had bad ideas before, but this is like really taking the win right now. Yeah, I like me a pineapple pizza. I don't know if that makes me weird as shit, but I like pineapple pizza. Go on, Gembo. Nice one, Jick. That's kind of how my latest rotation felt this time round. Last rotation was not so bad. This one, not good. I like an after 8, and I like those, are they called matchmakers? Those like long stick chocolate things you get at Christmas. I quite like the mint ones of those. Yeah, pineapple on a pizza is a thing. I don't understand the controversy, man. Pineapple with pepperoni for the salt and the sweet. Banging. Absolutely banging. Right, do we live this? I've already forgotten. Yeah, it's Hawaiian, it's ham and pineapple, isn't it? Which is really good. Oh, now this little asshole is entangled. If everybody could just stop. Block damage. Unkillable even. A2. Oh, a mint club. That's, yeah, Sonny, that's a good shout. Mint clubs are pretty good. So does that mean this Manny is getting entangled? No, Mohammed, that's not weird. Shredded carrot on a pizza is really nice. Like, really, really nice. Pizza Express used to do one. They don't do it anymore, but it was good. Okay, so I have to use another unkillable here, or I'm going to lose this man-eater. He's got no elf. Oh wow, one ad is dead. But now Gembo's gonna die, so we might. I forgot that he has a chance to strip buffs. Shame he doesn't steal them. Now Gembo's gonna get absolutely fucking mollywop. In fact, we all are. I don't think it can be done. I am starting to get pissed off. There is only one answer. One answer. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That is good. So it's 5. I've got to do some maths here. So it's 5 turns. What am I drinking? It is that one. It's Atlantico, and it's a very sweet rum, but it's also quite liqueur-y. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, that's actually a really nice rum. So wait, it's 5 turns on Maneater. So what happens if we open with it? Would it be back in time after he's been entangled? Oh, it's actually quite burny in the aftermath. Damn. Still good. We got the extra turn. Let's just smack him around a little bit. Entangle fine. Yeah, SKB, I don't think today's a coffee day. Now we heal. Save Aniri's heal. Then come with that. Do a bit of that. Oh, Jesus. Leave Uugo alone. Bring Uugo back. Because he will in theory, she will in theory live. Sorry for misgendering you, Uugo. Not very 2026 of me. But then Gembo dies. Oh, look how close that is. Oh, yeah, fucker. This shit makes like S19 look like the damn Teletubbies. Fuckers. No, we're still here, Steve. I'm not slurring yet. I am just very annoyed that this isn't working. Yeah, SKP again. I don't think that that's a bad shout. I don't think I've got the gear for it. Oh, I am so confused. That's a little one. Look, man. Look, I've only done a little bit. Just a little tiny one. Yeah. We'll come back in like 2031. You know what? You know what? Well, even I don't know what, but let's just roll with it. If we freeze the fiery dickhead. Well, Steve, technically he is purple, so I'd be willing to get on board with that. Oh, the freeze didn't even land. How big can this guy hit? Not as big as Gembo. And he killed himself. Yeah, Aboro is a banger, especially with that block revive. Sorry, not block revive. Revive on death. My bad. Guys, I might be at my wit's end with this for tonight. I just don't think I've got any more failures in me. It's definitely not working in the state that it's currently in. Sushi. It is a little bit. I'll give you that. At least he's frozen now. Not that it's going to make any difference. At least you got pillars. I feel like I got nothing. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that happen before. He got Aniri's passive without actually dying, so he just got the buff. Never seen that before. Oh, we are so dead. Like, we are so dead. Land a freeze, it'll be funny. No. Oh. Ugh. Well, fuck this. This was the worst idea I've ever had. Maybe not the worst, but it's up there. Yeah, I'm calling it because, yeah, reasons. So I guess now I use my reroll tokens, because that's 2 chances of getting these 3, Aniri and Phoenix. So let's just see what happens. That could be worse. That could be a lot worse. We lost Uugo. We gained Gorgorab. And I wonder if Gorgorab could stand in for Aniri. And Venomage could stand in for Uugo. Could be a thing. I'm gonna actually leave that there because I think there are more attempts to be made with that potential team. But it's not going to be a tonight thing. Like, not even a little bit. Because that is fucking misery. That is. Oh. I could have a Nobel Peace Prize for this. That'd be good. Did we at least finish champion training? Not quite. How? What's the damage? What's the damage? Come on. How much do I have to work for it? Too much. Don't care. Where are we? 6443. Now I care again. Hold on. Oh. Okay, we're super close to that. That's very good. Give me my shard. Or don't. Whatever. Don't care anymore. Wankers. Ah, well, this has been fun. I can't wait to do it all over again. How many days have we got left? Is this going to basically be Sunday night stream as well? We've got 1 day, 15 hours, so no. I am going to have to do some off-stream attempts, but I'll leave the camera rolling when I do, just on the off chance that something happens. We all know it won't, but you never know. But yeah, thank you for joining. I know it's not been particularly wholesome or in any way entertaining. Well, maybe it's been entertaining, but maybe not valuable. But unfortunately, that's all I've got. Fucking thing. Absolute fucking thing. But yes, I'm going to call it here. I will be streaming Sunday night anyway. I've got a little plan for that. But if anyone knows anyone that is as much of a glutton for punishment as I am, share the video that I made earlier, because someone out there can do this. Someone can do it. I know they can. It just might not be me. So yeah, spread the word, because you just never know. I'm starting to know, but you still never know. Yeah, who needs value when you can just watch me rage? It's great, really. Thank you, SKB. I appreciate that. But yeah, do the liking the stream thing. I will see everyone on Sunday night. That is definitely the plan. And I don't actually have any of other news at the moment because this. So yeah, thank you all very much for coming and enjoying the misery with me. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Love you long time.